Dana White addressed the financial impact of the Contender series during the post-fight press conference. Dana White said, "Fighters who have earned UFC contracts through the Contender series have collectively made $225.3 million.
I got one for you I wanted to share with you guys. So this thing started July 17th, 2017. So from that date to today, the fighters who have made it into the UFC from the Contender series have made $225.3 million. Talk about an opportunity.
Well, we'll go off that. Are you surprised when you started this show, it was a way to bring in new talent to the promotion, maybe bring a new show, more content? Are you surprised how big the Contender series has got by itself as its own property?
I mean, yeah. I mean, when I came up with the idea, I literally walked into Borsari's office and told him the concept, and we started working on it and put it together. And, you know, but at the end of the day, it's all about the matchmaking. You know, these guys got to get out there and find this young up and coming talent, and then the matchmaking's fucking spectacular.
Prates observed the fight between Makhachev and Ian Machado Garry cage side. Regarding his future in the division, Prates told Ariel Helwani, "I have signed a new 8-fight deal with the UFC and was told I'm next in line to face Islam Makhachev."
I saw a picture before UFC 330 of you and Hunter Campbell. Can I ask what was discussed, what was agreed upon in that meeting?
I'm the next for the title. Yeah,
that's it.
New contract. The next one for the title.
How many fights?
8 fights, I think.
Okay, and so he gave you the promise.
Right, I think 8.
Okay, so they gave you the promise, and this was before the Islam fight, but you feel like you're next based on what he said.
Yeah.
So what's up with Michael Morales? Why does he think he's next?
Bro, I think he's gonna fight maybe, I don't know, Belal Muhammad or another fighter.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know, another fight, but he needs to fight.
I'm still a very small channel, so if you're enjoying this video, please hit that like and subscribe. It really helps me grow. Let's get back to the news. Prates declared his intention to knock out Islam Makhachev. He said, "A KO is the only way he can beat Islam."
I'm ready to fight. I can't wait to fight him, and I will knock him out. I promise everybody. I promise you, people in Brazil. I promise my coach. We're gonna change up everybody's life, and I will bring that belt to Brazil.
It's a wild thing because you don't just say you're going to beat him. You say you're going to knock him out. You believe that in your heart.
Because I think the only way to beat Islam is knocking him out.
You can't go the distance with him.
Yeah, I don't think somebody can right now. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Amosov, I don't know, can fight him 5 rounds and beat him by points. But I don't think nobody can beat him.
Prates also appeared on the Champions Collection cards. He addressed Michael Morales and stated, "I will knock him out if we ever meet inside the octagon."
I have 2 arms, 2 legs, one like me. Yeah. Bro, I can fight him. Yeah. He said I'm scared about him. Yeah. O cara falou que eu tô, mano, assustado com ele, irmão. O bagulho é verde. He said I'm scared about him. Hey, cabrón, ¿qué pasa? ¿Cómo está? Bro, that guy said, you say I'm scared to fight you. I'm not scared to fight you. I'm #1 contender, so I'm gonna fight for the belt. UFC never offered the fight against you. If they offer me, of course I would knock you out really fast. First round. So don't worry, you're gonna fight and I'm gonna knock you out. But now, wait, get my belt, and then we can fight.
Let's run it, yeah.
Yeah? I'm never scared to fight about you, bro. Don't worry. He just replied, yeah, I'm ready to fight, just let me know. Hey, cabrão. Depois...
Are you ready? Can we add it
de pegar mi cinturão, Joe... knock you out.
Armen Tsarukyan claims that the only fighter capable of defeating Islam Makhachev is a prime version of Kamaru Usman. Tsarukyan explained that this specific version of the former champion no longer exists.
He didn't look good that he before.
Why do you think that is?
I think maybe he missed that high kick, or he hurt his nose. Something happened. And Urian Garry was defending very well against the cage. He didn't let him to be on the top. He always stand up, and like it's always like hard to carry. The fighter who knows how to defend so good. That's why he got tired.
Do you think Islam's going to have problems with some of these bigger welterweights, Morales, Prates, Shavkat? Do you think the welterweight, landscape is just too big for him?
Morales, maybe, yes. But still, like, I don't know right now who can beat Islam. Yeah, only maybe prime Usman. But he's gone. He's in 84 kg.
Right.
Kamaru Usman maintains that he remains the most difficult opponent for Islam Makhachev. Regarding a potential matchup, Kamaru Usman said, "I still believe that I am the toughest matchup for Islam."
But right now, being honest with you, with all the styles that I see in the MMA mathematics, how it works out, I felt that, hey, listen, styles make fights. I'm telling you guys, I can get that done. And everyone's, oh, you don't deserve it. You this, you that. And listen, I get it. I understand. And I took a step back. It is what it is. And I sat on the shelf for a while, and then obviously took the chances or whatever, and we know how that went.
Dustin Poirier addressed the hypothetical matchup between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Islam Makhachev. Poirier said, "If Khabib and Islam meet inside the octagon, Khabib will come out with the win."
My experience when I fought Khabib and when I fought Islam, those two guys, I think Khabib beats him, But that's just my opinion from fighting them both.
Yeah.
I think he beats him.
But Islam has better stand-up, you would say? Better stand-up.
More weapons.
It's just how
Definitely more
good
weapons.
he was with the grappling.
Yeah,
at a different
and
level.
that kick of Makhachev now is truly a world-class weapon.
Right. Dude, the Volkanovski.
At the most elite level, he's using this kick, and when he's either level changing or he's throwing that kick, it's kind of hard to see it. So I think that would have been a problem for Khabib running into that kick, especially the southpaw right-handed. I would lean, if they were fighting at 170, I'd go with Makhachev for sure.
Armen Tsarukyan has weighed in on the possibility of the UFC signing Usman Nurmagomedov. Tsarukyan shared his assessment of the fighter's potential impact on the division. Tsarukyan said, "He beats Gaethje. I think he beats almost everyone."
He can beat a lot of guys in our division because stylistically he's so good. He can wrestle, he can strike, and but like there is a tough guys too. So let's see who's they gonna give it to him, and we're gonna see from there, because PFL there is no competition.
You think he beats Gaethje?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Do you think he beats everyone in the division other than you?
Almost, yes.
Who wouldn't he beat?
There is a new guys, so we gotta see them. Who beat Gamrot, choke out the Gamrot, that guy.
I like that guy, Quillan Salkield.
Yeah, that guy is good. A couple more new names. Charles Oliveira, interesting fight was him too, because Charles can do some submissions, take his back, choke him out. But he's good everywhere, so he's dangerous for everyone.
But you don't think he's overhyped or anything? You think he's warranted, and you want him to come over?
Yeah, he's legit.
Would that be the next best thing to beating Islam, getting a chance to beat him?
Kind of. Teammate.
Yeah.
Yeah, would be great too.
He's unbelievable.
I gotta work on it, to become a champion, and then we can talk.
Sure. Have you ever met him?
Usman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are all cool?
Yeah, we're cool.
No issues?
Never.
Glover Teixeira is not opposed to the idea of Alex Pereira facing Josh Hokit to return to the win column.
He wants to fight all the time, and right now it's time we try to control him. Hey, man, take time, it's good to take a time too, you fought back-to-back for so long, and especially after this, but yeah, he wants to fight. If the fight happens, I think he'd be willing to, 100%. Alex always wanted to fight, and I joke, I think after I say, hey, Alex, listen, man, head up, this is what happened. Let's go back to the drawing board. Let's work with the mistake, come back, and maybe you get this fight. You know, this guy's just talking a lot of shit. You know, Hokit, go over there, knock his ass out, and get back to the top and fight. You know.
Kelvin Gastelum has been forced to withdraw from his scheduled Noche UFC bout against Daniel Marcos' teammate, Jailton Lutterback. Gastelum was slated to face the replacement opponent after his original matchup with Daniel Rodriguez fell through. Reports confirm an injury has removed Gastelum from the card. The UFC is currently working to finalize a new matchup for Lutterback.
What's up, fight fans? I've got some breaking news. For those of you that don't already know, the UFC has decided to pull me from the UFC Noche card. Unfortunately, I've sustained an injury that's going to keep me out for some time. Might require surgery. I'm looking for ways around that. Hopefully not. But that's the gravity of the situation. And, you know, I won't be fighting in Arizona as much as I was looking forward to. You know, I live 20 minutes from that arena. And I've already had a bunch of family and friends purchase tickets, and it just won't come to fruition. Hopefully, we're able to rebook this fight at a later date, but for now, I've got a real issue that I've got to.
Dana White is currently developing a new major UFC event. Regarding the project, Dana White said, "It's a great idea."
My head of production, Craig Borsari, is so cocky after he absolutely killed that event. We are talking about something right now that he came up with. This was his idea, and I love it. I have to do some more groundwork on it, and if I end up doing this, I'll announce it here.
You teased that Cocky Craig had an idea. Are we talking? I mean, what else could you do? Are we like an aircraft carrier or in the sky? What are we thinking?
What Cocky Craig came up with is a great idea. And if we can make it happen, I have a couple calls after this weekend to see if we can get it done, and then he's gonna fly out and start, you know, doing some what do we call it? He's in here. Cocky Craig Borsari is in here, by the way. He's gonna go do some recon work on the possible event, but hopefully I can get this thing done next week and some of the stuff that I have to do, and then he can go walk the site, and hopefully we can announce something soon.
Kenny Florian commented on Ian Machado Garry's demeanor inside the octagon. Florian said, "It's irritating.
We don't compete, we fight. You have to have the mentality of, I'm here to destroy you, and don't pretend like you're here to just be friends with me. You're here to destroy me as well. And if I take that in like we're hugging every freaking round, like, dude, you already said hello. You already, you know, exchanged pleasantries. Like, go out there and just fight. Let's stop with the hugging every freaking round. Like, you know, maybe a pound before the fight, and that's it. You can hug after the fight, but why are we doing this? It's just, it's a weird approach. And, you know, as far as tactics and stuff, I have a take on that, but it's irritating. And again, Ian Garry isn't the only one that does this. John Silva's been criticized, you know, Cowboy Cerrone, other people. But anyways, I hate to see it.
Other people have done it, but this guy took it to another level, I think.
Over 24 times. Daniel Cormier and I have talked about this on broadcast, right? DC is wildly irritated by this, right? The pre-round hugs, these need to go.
Henry Cejudo believes the UFC will not offer Ian Machado Garry another major opportunity. Cejudo stated this is due to Garry displaying too much friendly attitude at UFC 330.
What is this? Is this like the Mickey Mouse Club? Go in there, talk your shit, try to beat his ass rather than try to hug him and kiss him. He has what you want. Go out there and snatch it. I don't foresee the UFC giving this dude another opportunity, not based on his fighting style, just based on his fighting attitude. He's a politician, bro. He just wants to be liked, dude. It's not Makachev, he's the greatest of all time. Just glazing these dudes. Even Dana White said, man, where is that killer instinct coming in the fifth, man?
Hug and shake hands drives me crazy.
It is freaking hard to really get behind him.
You've got to seize the moment. And I just don't think he went out there and tried to seize the moment. You have a guy bouncing up and down in front of you, not really throw strikes at him. Every time he did throw strikes, he was successful. He had some type of...
Gillian Robertson has rejected the apology offered by Din Thomas. Regarding the gesture, Robertson said, doesn't hold much weight for her.
I took Gillian as far as she could go. I think that might be as far as she can go, and I am officially retiring from cornering fighters tonight.
Wow.
Yes.
You're doing the Matt Serra.
I'm doing the Matt Serra. I am no longer cornering fighters.
Why?
It's just, I told myself that I would do this with her. I would see her journey out and take her as far as I think she can go. And this might be as far as she can go.
And I have to say, Saturday night was the most
inappropriate time for me to bring up the fact that I did not want a corner again. It was completely irresponsible. It was despicable. I shouldn't have done it. I should have waited till maybe even today. I should have waited till a different time than take away her moment. And I want to apologize to her for that because I stole her moment. And I was completely wrong. I'm ashamed. I'm embarrassed. But I'm not too big to say I'm sorry.
So this is what she texted me back verbatim. I didn't see any sign of what was to be said. Meaning she wasn't given a heads up. He didn't text her about it, anything like that. After the broadcast, he had said, quote, "I will address this in the morning," followed by going live on air in 15 minutes. So my understanding of that is after he said it, and perhaps the blowback, he said, "I'm going to address this in the morning." So this is now Sunday. Blowback happened on Sunday. I'm going to address this in the morning on the show. And then he tells her, "I'm going live on air in 15 minutes, referring to his apology on Deepwater's podcast. He did reach out to me privately at 5 p.m. and then sent a voice message apologizing around 7:30 p.m., to which I have not responded due to comments he has made since the broadcast privately to my team that lead me to believe there is not much weight in the apology, such as, quote," she's kind of paraphrasing the sentiment that she feels, "me doing that publicly was more so for TV purposes and ratings." She adds another quote, a sort of hypothetical explanation. "I don't think there's a conversation to be had. I'm good with everything. The people who sign my checks are cool. As for now, I regroup, take some time to heal, and I will be back in the gym as soon as possible on the same mission." And so my understanding of this, that's it for the text message. She wasn't told beforehand. There was blowback on Sunday. He said he was going to address it on the show, then reached out at 5 and then 7:30 to talk, left a voice note at 7:30, and they have not talked. I did ask, do you still want to work with him, just for, you know, the sake of this whole story and for clarity. She didn't reply to that yet. I would be shocked, just given the sentiment in the text. But I do think that this tells you a little bit more about the whole situation. A coach going on television and saying, "I'm retiring because the fighter has gone as far as she can go," is a pretty shitty thing to do. Like, there's no two ways about that. And not speaking to the fighter beforehand is an even shittier thing to do. And then only kind of seemingly reaching out and saying, "Hey, I'm going to address this the next day," and "Hey, I'm going on the air, you know, in 15 minutes," is also a shitty thing to do, because once it came out and once hopefully he realized that maybe this isn't something I should have done, like, there need to have been at least a face-to-face, or at the very least a phone call like, "Yo, man, I am so sorry. I screwed up. Heat of the moment. I got emotional."
Separately, the rivalry between Jon Jones and Daniel Cormier has resurfaced. In an interview with ALF Global, Cormier ranked Khabib Nurmagomedov above Jones in his all-time great list. Cormier cited Jones' lone disqualification loss to Matt Hamill as the deciding factor.
About this, Jon Jones, for as good as he is, he has one loss. Why? He made a mistake. Khabib never made a mistake. Never got himself disqualified, never got caught in a submission, he made no mistakes. 29 times to walk to that octagon against the best guys in the world and win 29 times. George Teixeira has 2 or 3 losses. Demetrius Johnson, one of the greatest, he has losses. This guy never lost.
Cejudo lost.
Cejudo lose. Everybody lost. Even Islam, as good as he is, made one mistake, and he's as close to Khabib as anyone. To never lose, dude.
Trent Miller submitted Douglas Rodriguez with a Von Flue choke, 64 seconds into the second round. Christian Perez stopped Logan Paxton by TKO at 1:06 of the second round. Alec Lorenz defeated Muhammad Ali by TKO at 2:23 of the first round. Roman Puga defeated Tanner Tremblay by unanimous decision with scores of 29-28 across the board. Following a competitive back-and-forth contest, Dana White said, "I decided to award both fighters UFC contracts."
I mean, it takes two to make a great fight, and this fight was absolutely incredible. And because it was such a good fight, I got to see so much well-roundedness and toughness from both guys. So obviously, listen, as soon as this fight was over, I said, send both these guys to the hospital right now. Let's make sure both these guys are okay. So Puga, it's a no-brainer. I'm definitely bringing him in. And as I was walking out here, Sean Shelby just grabbed me and said, I want Tanner too. So both of these guys get a contract.
Then Dana got fired up about the opening war of the night. A fight so brutal he wanted Butch men sent straight to the hospital. Here's the moment.
One of our guys actually thought it was a draw, and I hate draws, but that would have been a great draw. I was like, beginning of the third round, I said, send both these guys straight to the hospital. And then when I was walking out, Sean Shelby goes, I want Tanner, so let's take them both.
I feel like when you talk about the matchmaking as well, if you look at the main event and stylistically, you have the flashier guy in Brito who likes the angles going to the sideways, and then you have Fazil just marching forward the whole time. And it's those sort of style matchups that also makes amazing fights. When you look at that main event, is that what you were thinking when you were watching it? How did you feel about the main event?
Yeah, it was incredible. I mean, tell me what fight was bad tonight. I mean, there wasn't a bad fight on the card. It was an incredible night, and the main event was, we were going into the main event. we were going into the third round of the main event. I was thinking, damn, I wish this was 5 rounds. We didn't need 5 rounds, but that's what I was thinking when the third round started.
I actually felt when the third round started, like these guys are both going to get contracts as well. Was that potentially on the card until obviously the amazing knockout?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't ever think about giving out 2 contracts. There's a winner, and we're not just handing out fucking contracts. You got to earn them here.
Dana also shut down all the noise about UFC ticket sales, and he did not hold back. Take a look.
Congrats on another successful night. If you don't get here before 4, parking is hell.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And we expanded the parking lot.
Crazy. Can we say that these 2 nights...
I'm really happy to hear that.
Me too. And can we say these 2 nights were sellouts? Because I could barely make out a seat or 2 in there.
Probably. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
And just curious, we're used to the traditional blue gloves, but you guys went back to the all black for Contender Series.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay, and lastly, how's Sacramento tracking? How's the whole vibe?
Good. Sacramento will sell out.
Nice.
LA's almost sold out.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
There seems to be a lot of questioning about ticket sales lately. Don't ever fucking worry about our ticket sales. We're good.
Things got even spicier when a reporter brought up Joshua versus Fury, and Dana went scorched earth on promoter Eddie Hearn.
Dana, there were reports today that Joshua versus Fury is a done deal for November 20th, which is a Friday at MSG. I know you're the one who made that deal.
Interesting.
Would you be able to confirm those reports?
We finally found out where the venue is, and
Is that the venue and the date?
If that's what the word is, then that must be it.
There's also allegedly an announcement coming next week somewhere in the UK, so to be undetermined to where yet. Have you heard about that announcement? Is that something you're in on?
What's that?
That there's apparently an announcement for the fight next week.
I don't know. You might want to ask the promoters of the fight.
I thought you were promoting.
Oh, am I promoting the fight? Okay. I'm not going to play these games with these fucking guys. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens.
I mean, Eddie Hearn did a few...
I was sitting in Bournemouth saying, anyway, let's see what happens.
And last one on this subject, Eddie Hearn did a lot of interviews today talking about this, saying the fight is not done. He still wants the fight to be in the UK. He says that TKO are now asking him if that you guys can be involved. And that I think he even said that because you went to Madison Square Garden, he could potentially sue you for trying to book his fighter in a fight that you don't have him under contract for. Have you heard those comments, and do you have any retort?
I have not. I stopped listening to Eddie Hearn about 3 months ago. Is there anybody more full of shit than this guy? Come on. Completely full of shit.
And finally, Dana explained why the Ultimate Fighter is still alive after all these years, and why he runs 2 talent pipelines at once. Here's what he said.
Fighter is still alive is because it still pulls great numbers. I mean, if it didn't pull numbers, it wouldn't. And what I like about the Ultimate Fighter is that, you have an entire weight class of guys, and it's just a different, it's a different level of stress. It's a different, it's just different, but it's still a very powerful show for us. So when you have a show like the Contender Series that can build stars and bring in talent, and I have 2 different, I guess we'll call it, pipelines of talent coming in. Why would I not do it?
I guess if there was a fight,
we used to do the looking for a fight, which is great too, but I just don't have time for that right now.
I mean, if there's a fighter out there, would you tell them to go through the Contender Series, or would you want them to go on the Ultimate Fighter so they get on TV?
Well, we do both. We do both, and both do very well on TV. So, yeah, the day the Ultimate Fighter doesn't do well on TV, then but there's a huge fan base out there that loves the Ultimate Fighter.
Brito secured a UFC contract by knocking out Fazil in the 3rd round.
Assalamu alaikum, guys. I'm making this video to acknowledge today's loss I had. I'm not the type of person to shy away and just hide and be like, and I'm a fighter. We take this to the chin as every real man does, Today was not my night, I could say. I had few issues, I can say, and I'm not here to say, oh, this happened, that happened. I take it as a real man and acknowledge it. Good night for Brito. Congratulations to him. He was the better man tonight. But I promise you, you will see me 10 times better, stronger when I come back, and you will see me come back very soon. This was a small fluke that happened, and you will see a better version. And I take this to the chin and acknowledge it 100%. I'm not here to just talk and say, I will do better. Action speaks louder than words. And you will see action, nothing else. And thank you for the support. Appreciate you all. You will see Namo 2.0 back, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it just give props to him, and it was a better night as tonight, and there's nothing else to say.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you never miss the latest MMA news. And I'll see you in the next video.